Luke Littler is the greatest darts player of all time, the GOAT.
Hello, Gem. You're live on the Greatest Throwmen podcast. Please do not swear.
There's a competition, Mike.
And he bashed up Belmont.
4-0.
He could be like Michael Owen. This could be his prime right now. And he could be finished by the time he's 21. Can you hear Alex? We've got me and Alex here on our podcast.
Hi, Adam. You alright, mate?
Yeah, not too bad.
It's a signed set of Dave Chisnell Harrow darts.
Ooh, I don't think it'll ever sink in that you're playing in the World Championships.
I don't think this year's even sunk in yet, Dicko. Do you know what I mean?
And I swear to God, pin drop in the room.
Yeah.
Quiet. I've done some mad thing this week, Mike, on here. Listen to this. You ready for this?
Oh, do we need the headphones to hear it? Do it again.
Do you want me to do it again?
It's Big Russ.
Big Russ, the absolute legend.
Have you got any other ones?
No, not yet, but I'm going to get some on.
Yeah.
You tell me what you want on there, and I'll do it for you, and I'll do it for these guys.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh,
episode 3
I didn't
of the Greatest Throwmen, everyone.
I didn't realise we were live. I thought you would have shown me that before we got going.
No, we're going.
Sound. Hi, everyone. There we go. We're back.
That's your obligatory way.
That's what I do at the end of every YouTube video. I just wave to the camera like that, awkwardly.
What a week of darts it's been.
But last week.
Well, last week. So since we did our last podcast, it's been we found out that Luke Littler is the greatest darts player of all time.
He's literally just got to stop being a tryhard.
The GOAT.
Because we were talking last time. We sat here last time saying we think Luke Humphries is going to win it.
Yeah.
He's going to go on. Didn't happen. Luke Littler won. Beat Humphries in the final.
Yeah.
And then we've had the player championships. And, I mean, Littler didn't even look like... He never looked under pressure to... He never looked like he was going to lose any of the games, if that makes sense.
He barely broke stride, didn't he?
Yeah.
He kind of just dead nonchalant, just goes up and just pops another 180, and... Before you know it, you've lost.
Yeah, I feel like you watch Luke Littler sometimes and you're like, yeah, most people think he's favourite.
I'm going to put that up to your mouth a little bit more.
Happy? It sort of just droops down.
There you go.
Are you happy?
There you go. Perfect.
Better?
Yeah. These can hear you better, you see. Sorry for interrupting. I feel like this is going to be a really important thing you're going to say, so I need to hear it.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
Don't know, something about Luke Littler.
Good, isn't he? No, so most people, you watch him and you think, yeah, he's favourite, but he's playing whoever he's playing.
Yeah.
Maybe he can nick the win. Whereas watching him in the Players' Championship every round, it was never a doubt in my mind he wasn't going to win.
He's just a joke.
It was just comfortable though, the whole time.
Yeah.
There's a little bit against Gezi where Gezi brought it back, but nah.
Even Gezi, who's very cocksure, if you won't mind me saying he is, even he came after it and was he put a statement on his own Instagram, didn't he, being he's just next level, this kid.
He's too good.
Here's a question for you. And I already know the answer, but I'm going to ask you the question. If we was living in an era where we had prime Phil the Power Taylor and prime Luke Littler, I mean, I don't even know if we've seen prime Luke Littler. That's a scary thing.
That's the thing, isn't it? That Luke Littler's 18.
Yeah.
He could be like Michael Owen. This could be his prime right now. And he could be finished by the time he's 21. Don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. I think...
It's a really bad comparison, that.
No, I'm just saying that could be... No, I don't think this is prime Luke Littler. But
no, I don't.
How much better can he get? There's not much more he can give, surely.
I was talking to Carl in the shop a good few months ago. Sort of like when... after the first in between the first World Championships and after he won his first competition or two, or three, whenever it was. And I asked Carl that question because obviously he knows firsthand. He knows Luke and he knows his family, his mum, his dad, well. And before Omnis became a thing, Luke was playing on Scolia.
He was indeed, yeah.
And so Luke brought his old Scolia back to St Helens Dart Shop for Carl to sell.
Okay.
So... Before Carl sold the Scolia, obviously it stores all of the footage.
Stats.
Yeah. Let me just make sure that... Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I was getting some reverb or something weird then. So he looked at his stats.
Yeah.
And I know this is obviously in the comfort of his own room and stuff like that. But he was constantly hitting 120 averages.
It's just wild.
And he's shown that he can do that as well. Do you remember against Ryan Meikle?
Yeah.
last year.
It's
140 in that last
set average, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking joke. I think he had 10, 11 and 11 data.
Yeah, before that, it was sort of an even... Like, he wasn't playing well, was he? And then he come out and just did that.
So let's go back to my initial question. Prime Phil Taylor.
Yeah.
Against Luke Littler now.
So I'm going to put some respect on Phil Taylor's name here. Mind games, people sort of let go under the radar. Phil Taylor was master of it. He was a slow player as well. Very, like... You look at players now, there's not many slow players. Phil Taylor was slow. Like, he really slow. He played at his pace. I think prime Phil Taylor beats current Luke Littler off mind games, slowing the game down, and just sheer experience, and just he always knew how to get over the line. So yeah, I'm going to say right now, Phil Taylor wins. Just.
It's a tough one, isn't it? It is tough because obviously you need some respect on Phil Taylor's name. And we'll give him a ton of respect.
You look at Phil Taylor and all the majors he won, like a ridiculous amount. If you copy and pasted him from when he started his darts career and put him in when Luke Littler started his darts career, do you think Phil Taylor from now to the next 20 years wins as much as he won back then? Because I don't think he does. I think the standard's way better.
I agree.
How many would he win? Who knows? Would he win more than 5 world championships? Because the amount of players that are good now, and then the players that are going to come through in the next 5 years, who knows?
The crazy thing now, from watching darts when Taylor was at his pomp to watching darts now, is the amount of, like, I hate to say bang average players, but like at players who are not in the top 10 who are hitting ton plus averages on a regular basis. Whereas sort of like in Phil's era, you had the cream of the crop, the top sort of 15, 10 players.
The rest you didn't really know at all.
No.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the overall standard's definitely better now in terms of depth. Like, there's a lot more better players. So that gives, obviously, the better players more chance of being knocked out early because the unseeded players that they will draw in the first rounds, some of them are very good.
Right, okay, let's put a spin on this then. So we don't want to answer that question because it's a bit of a dodgy one, right? If Luke's better than Phil, because it's 2 completely different eras.
Yeah.
Right. Let's put the spin on it in terms of if Phil was in this era now, Luke was around, with Luke Humphreys, Gezi, does Phil win half as many majors?
Half as many, I don't know, because half as many is still a ridiculous amount. If he's winning half as many, he's still probably winning 2-3 majors a year. Yeah. Which is a lot. And you've got Luke Littler, who's... I don't know. I don't know.
I really... It's one of them age-old questions, isn't it, where you kind of sit there wondering what the outcome would be. But, like, I'm watching Littler in the last 2 competitions.
Stupid.
And it's just like, the kid doesn't even look like he breaks sweat.
Of course, yeah. 100%.
It's a joke. It's a joke. And I played Sunday, Super League. Hey, Super League. I played Sunday, right?
Go on.
Playing a Merseyside A player again. I think our manager Gaz has got it in for me. Last 2 Super Leagues, I've played a County A, Merseyside County A player, right? Which I actually really enjoy because it I feel like it brings on my game as well.
100%.
Yeah. So playing really well, folks. Right. I know you all want to hear this, right? That's Mikey just opening up a drink.
I was waiting for ages, and you wouldn't show up, so I was like, I'm opening. Carry on.
And this bloke goes off in 12 data first leg.
Silly.
Yeah, and beforehand, right? So there's a meaning to this, right? From what I'm going to say, but so he goes off 12 in the first leg. I'm thinking, yeah, okay, fair. But I've started to learn a little bit more about not really caring about what they're doing. It's just about my game a bit more.
The thing is, if someone goes out in 12, yeah, it's great for them, but it doesn't matter if they go out in 12 or go out in 18 against you.
Yeah.
They've won. They don't get extra points.
Well, it was his darts as well.
Yeah, but he doesn't get extra points for going out in 12. No. So you got to try and not let that affect you. He's 1-0 up. Doesn't matter how many darts it took him. He's only 1-0 up. Mm-hmm. He's got. Is he going to do it again? Probably not. So if anything, it's a bonus. Well, he didn't.
Let me just answer that question.
Go on then.
Did he do it again? No, he didn't.
Oh, there you go.
He didn't. Rimmer comes back with a 15 darter, so it's 1-1.
Go on.
Yeah.
Nice.
His darts again, 17 darter. It's a good standard of darts.
So he's 2-1 up.
2-1 up.
All on throw.
All on throw.
Yeah.
I then come back with a 17 of my own.
It's solid darts.
It's a good standard of darts,
really
mate.
Good.
It's a good standard.
It's good darts.
And I'm bragging because you know what? I deserve to.
Yeah, carry on.
Go 3-2 up against the Merseyside A. Right?
Oh, so you break?
Breaking.
In how many?
That one wasn't a great leg. I think it was probably a 19.
It's not
still good.
terrible.
No,
yeah.
it's still good. Still
So
good standard for me.
That means he's not gone out in 7 visits.
No, he had a bad start in that leg. But then I think
you've gone out in 7.
Well, I had 2, but I had back-to-back 180s in consecutive legs.
Okay.
So fourth leg,
Yeah.
I've had a 180.
Yeah.
Won that leg, obviously.
Yeah.
Next leg, I've had a 180 midway through it, and then that's pretty much got me up.
2 180s in a short form game, like that's solid.
Well happy.
Yeah, fair dues.
3-2 up.
Okay.
Right. And just as the night is silent, right, I swear to God, you could hear a pin drop in this room.
So you're 3-2 up, you're throwing for the match.
Thrown for the match.
Yeah, sound.
When I've nailed, so I took out an 82 as well. I went bullseye, 32, double 16, and I've just gone
Clean.
a little pop, and I thought, as
Did you?
no,
Nothing.
no, because it was sheer shock that it actually went in. Right, so it was one of those. It was like, what's going on here?
So you didn't.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just walked and got your darts.
Just got it out, right? But I've started having like a little drink at the bar, so I've walked away from the hockey. It's only like a little bit further, so I walked up to it, had a drink. As I've picked up my drink, my hand's going like this.
Oh, nervous. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sort of realised you won away.
But before then, right, the whole room was a bit like, well, there was a few people chatting amongst themselves and stuff, like, just having a bit of conversation. I go 3-2 up, and I swear to God, pin drop in the room.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it was when I was walking back, I noticed how quiet it was. And I was like...
Yeah, yourself breathing whilst you're throwing your darts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, gets back to the hockey. We both hit a bad first score, bad second score. So we're 6 darts in, both not playing that well in this leg.
You're overthinking, mate.
I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, it's not looking
and it's
good.
my darts as well.
Yeah.
Then it goes in at a 140.
You do?
Then I hit a ton.
Okay,
So
solid.
I'm down to a finish at this point, right?
After 4 visits.
After 12 darts, I'm kind of just and thereabouts a finish.
Yeah, so probably not one you're expecting to take, but you'd like to leave it handy.
No. Gets to a finish again, like a good finish. This is, I think I had 62 left.
Yeah.
Pin the treble 10.
Okay, 32 left.
First dart, 2 darts at double.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it like that. Step back from the hockey. Never do that.
Whoa.
I'm a flow player.
Rhythm, yeah, just
like
bang, bang,
just
bang.
bang, bang, bang. Don't even think about it. Just pop them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you've hit a small target first start. Just carry on throwing.
Mike, step back.
Yeah.
My legs went like jelly. My arm, I could barely even pick my arm up. First dart, I reckon it went closer to the double 3 than it did the double 16.
Out the board, though.
Out the board.
Nice.
Yeah, out the board.
Nice.
Second dart, pin the double 11.
Oh,
but high.
you're miles away.
No,
then.
but high.
So you've gone one way. You've tried to correct it, and you've gone well the other way.
Yeah, double 11, pinned it, right.
So you threw your 2 worst darts of the match.
But I pinned that. He had 104 left. So I walked back to the bar again.
And you thought, I've got half a chance.
Well, I've still got a chance. Yeah, because he was a good player, evidently. He's County A.
Yeah.
Pins it, 104.
What way? Did it first treble or second?
Don't know, wasn't watching.
It's
Back turn to the bloke, didn't I?
It's 18s anyway, isn't it?
Don't know.
Single 18, treble 18.
It was a free dart or whatever it was, but pins it. So, it was the momentum had completely gone. Anyway, top and bottom of it, just play your game. I didn't play my game in the last 2 legs and lost.
So you shit yourself is what you're saying.
Absolutely bricked myself.
Now imagine being on stage.
Well, this is what I was going to say
Not
about
even County. Imagine being Luke Littler.
This is what I was going to say. This is what I was leading on to.
You shit yourself in the pub.
How the fuck does Luke Littler, contain himself on a stage in front of 20,000 people at the MEN?
Why would you be nervous when you can throw as good as him now? Maybe Luke Littler's the worst one you can say, because that boy does not look nervous. I know what you're saying in the Paddy Power. Not the Paddy Power, I watched the draw. Pardon me. I watched the draw live.
Yeah.
And they interviewed Luke Littler afterwards, and he was saying, I need to just channel my nerves a bit better because I was really nervous in the first round last year. I don't think he's been nervous since the first round last year. I think that was the last time he was nervous, probably.
I think he was nervous because Ryan Meikle took a set off him.
Yeah.
Still won 3-1.
Yeah. But I don't know, like
104 average in the last set. Yeah, dead nervous.
It's
Luke.
ridiculous, but no, like the pro players on stage, big games. I don't know how they do it, but I think it's just experience. If you've been there enough times, you just can't. You got to be.
Yeah.
Well, you'll do what you do and they'll get double free.
Well, just a teaser for you guys, right? We're in the midst of filming our very first video, long form video for you guys. It's going to be a cracker. It was actually, if you've not listened to it yet, I'm just going to tease you again. You might have a little bit of an inkling of what this video is going to be about, but kind of teased it in the first episode.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is, if you're in the pub house, which we spoke about in the last podcast, if you don't know what the pub house is, it's where you guys you've basically got to listen to all of the podcasts. With free podcast. Well, this will be the third podcast, so go back and listen to the first two.
You just got to be part of the team, haven't you?
Part of the team.
One of us.
Yeah, we've got Facebook group, we've got on TikTok, we're on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. There's no excuses to...
Does that mean we're on everything?
Pretty much.
Not on X. I don't want to do X.
We're not on Twitter.
No.
X.
But yeah,
No.
sorry for saying X. That's awful.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically what I'm saying, guys, you've not got an excuse for not being in the pub house.
No.
And it's going to be good as well, because if you're in the pub house, you're going to be privy to loads of different things like competitions. You're might get some merchandise
or something like that.
Yeah. Well, here we go. I've got these for one of you lucky people. There's a competition, mate.
Giveaway.
It's a signed set of Dave Chisnell Gen 1 Harrow darts.
Nice, mate.
For free. Do you know what they have to do to be entered into this competition?
I'll let you tell them what they have to do, because I don't know exactly.
All you've got to do is head over to our YouTube channel. You've got to like the video, this video, subscribe to the channel, and the best comment, which it might be a story about a darts event you've been to, Premier League of darts, one of your mates got drunk. Have you done something absolutely outrageous that you can tell us about within the game of darts? Are you an up-and-coming darts player who maybe, wants a little bit of help with some signed Dave Chisnell darts? Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe just comment saying why you think you deserve the darts.
That might be a good one.
We got some funny comments then.
Just leave us, basically, the best comment wins these for nothing. We'll send them to you.
Yeah, you can pay postage.
I'll paste it. Hey, listen.
No, I should probably pay postage. No. You drive to me all the time. No. I'll pay postage.
Right, okay.
Sound.
Deal.
Yeah, deal.
But yeah, one of you lucky people, get your hands on these Dave Chisnells signed.
Yeah.
You can put that in your collection.
Yeah.
So,
I've got enough.
Yeah, so that's even more reason for being in the pub house.
100%.
And there's going to be more of that sort of stuff as well.
I'm sure we can try and get as much free goodies as possible for you guys, because you listen to us. So thanks. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And it's do you know what, we had a bit of success the other day, didn't we? Because I rage baited people on TikTok.
Oh, well, you didn't rage bait people. You made some good points, and I clipped it up to make you look like a bit of an arse. So I rage bait. I've thrown you under the bus a bit, really, because you look like the bad guy. But I've clipped it, so you've basically gone, I'm right. Don't comment. Don't want you to comment. I don't care what you have to say. I'm right. And we're talking about, obviously, the 147 hole-in-one or 9-darter debate, which we talked about for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I posted a 40-second clip of you just made you look stuck in your ways.
Yeah.
And it was received. You got some abuse.
I'm all right with it. I'm okay.
You got a lot of people agreeing. Finally, someone talking sense. And then you got some people just like, oh, hit a 10-darter in an online game.
Sound. I've hit 12 in a competition as well. So
the game's a game, innit?
Well, funny enough, Paddy Power actually did the... I forget what they called it, but they did the same competition again today.
Yeah.
And we were right again.
Yeah.
So Sean Murphy... It was actually Sean Murphy.
Throws, yeah.
I called him the hamster last time in the last podcast because I couldn't remember what his name was.
Yes.
Sean Murphy.
He reckons he's at a 9-darter, by the way. You haven't. If you're ever watching this, you're a liar. But great snooker player. And you seem a nice guy, so yeah.
If you want to come on the podcast, we'll have you on.
Yeah, and then we'll get you to throw some darts at that thing. see if you can hit another 9-darter.
I'm not having these at a 9-darter.
I've seen him throw a few. I mean,
do you know what that's almost like? That if you hit a 9-darter and you're in the comfort of your own house,
yeah, and
nobody's seen it,
it doesn't count.
That's like a hole-in-one in golf. You know, when you're on your own playing golf.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I'd be absolutely heartbroken if I hit a 9-darter in here on my own and I wasn't filming.
Listen, I don't think there's any chance of that.
Well, I've hit 7 perfect and someone was with me.
No, I've seen you throw.
Yeah, I know. I can hit 180. If you can hit 180, any dart player, if you can hit the occasional 180, you've got a small chance of hitting a 9-darter. Just by the law of average, you can hit your 180. You've hit another 180. Just need to check it out.
Yeah.
I threw 7 perfect, and I'm garbage, like, so bad. But it can be done. I've hit 7 perfect, and I've got a witness.
Yeah.
So,
should we go on to the World Championships draw? I'm dead excited about this.
have we really got time to go through every fixture and just pick a winner?
No.
Should we just talk about some fixtures then?
Well, let's just say that Luke Littler's going to win. Luke Littler is going to win the World Championships.
Yeah,
and again, I don't really want to be hearing anything in the comment section regarding anybody else's name at this present moment in time.
Praying that Luke drew Toilo, just to see how he reacted to something like that.
Yeah, but this is the thing with Luke, right? He's played slow players before.
Yeah, but Toilo's next level.
He is, to be fair. But James Wade played slow, didn't he, at the match play? And
I think he was intentionally walking slower to the board to get his darts and little things like that.
But this is again the thing about Luke, right? Not hate to go on about Luke.
He was 5-0 down against Wade.
Didn't really care, did he?
I mean, he was 5-0 down, so he must. But then he just goes and starts playing really well.
Yeah. Right. Let's. I've got my laptop here with the fixtures.
Yeah.
Obviously, Luke Littler is against Darius
Labanowski.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, poor Darius.
I'm from Wigan, so
poor Darius. He's obviously half decent. You've got to be a serious player to be on that stage, but you're not Luke Littler, are you? So it's not looking good.
No, it's not looking good, Brev.
No.
Somebody who I've met before, and I'd like to see him go quite far, but he's against somebody who I think is quite cool as well. It's Joe Cullen versus Bradley Brooks. Met Bradley.
It's a great game. That. Do you know what? Joe Cullen's a seeded player.
Yeah.
He'll be gutted to have drew Brad. I'm telling you now, he'll be gutted. Brad. That is for the non-seeds, Bradley Brooks is one you want to avoid as a seeded player early doors.
Yeah.
He'll be gutted.
Yeah. Another tasty encounter, which I'm not too sure which way it's going to go, is Rob Cross Cordecker. I know that sounds absolutely crazy.
No, Rob Cross hasn't been playing well.
He's not been playing well.
He's really been struggling, yeah. So it's the World Championships a funny one because if ever there's a time to step up and turn up and play well, then it's there, isn't it?
Yeah. I fancy, obviously, Gezi. I think him, again, Adam Gorlas.
Yeah.
Never. I do apologise.
There's been a lot of qualifiers from different regions and stuff, and we're not going to pretend we know every single player on the draw when we don't.
Toilo has some foot. Well, Ratowski has got Toilo.
Yeah.
I don't think Ratowski's going to care. He's not that type of player, is he? Really?
Yeah,
he's Polish. Doesn't. Really
I think
care.
you've just got to try and switch off in between visits. I think.
Yeah.
If you start watching him and you just get dragged into getting annoyed at watching him do his thing, and I don't think he does it on purpose. That's just his game.
Darts for me is a rhythm game. Surely there's no rhythm in what he's doing. Though I don't understand it.
No, aren't they? That's part of his routine. So,
by the way,
he played well.
Just because I've just seen his name here, did you see that Big Ollie from the Bulliters went over to Switzerland?
Yes,
recently,
and he bashed up Belmont.
Mate,
he bashed him up
4-0.
It was 90 average or something. Mate, he's good, isn't he?
How good is Ollie?
He's just like, I'm not going to brown nose him too much, but the difference between Ollie and like a lot of us idiots is we started making darts content as content creators, whereas he started making darts content as a dart player.
Yeah,
he was already a player, and that's probably the same for a few others. But mate, he's just really good at darts. It'd be interesting to see, like, is he going to go Q school at any point? Because the game's clearly there or thereabouts. I'm not going to say he's going to go get a card, but beating tour card holders.
Been on the modus.
And it's on a little stream as well. It's like on a streamed game. It's not like a nothing game. It's not an exhibition at the dart shop that you'd brag about. This is a bit more proper, isn't it?
We don't want to talk about my victory. He's playing in this matters, so do you know what I mean? We won't talk about it. We might do him in.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to fizz through a few fixtures. Well, so we've got Humphreys, Ted Everts. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Don't really know how Super Ted's playing, but That'd be a good game.
Yeah.
De Graaf versus Paul Lim.
Yeah.
Expect De Graaf to go through. Neiman versus Sedlacek.
Okay.
That'd be interesting because Sedlacek's throwing some tidy arrows at the minute.
I think there's a lot of games that are going to be close.
Yeah.
There's going to be some upsets in the first round. It always is.
Yeah. Of course.
It's the world, isn't it?
They can't all win it, can they? Right. Dideka versus David Munya.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Menzies versus Mambi. Charlie Mambi.
Tell you what, right? Menzies, I don't think he'll be too happy with that draw. He's a dark horse. He's my dark horse for the whole competition.
Mambi.
Yeah. Mate, he's seriously talented.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. And I think he's just... This is a chance. No one knows who he is. Like, if you watch Modus, you're a hardcore darts fan, and you keep trying to dev tour, you know who he is. But a lot of darting casual fans at this moment in time right now will not know he exists. And then he's going to be live on Sky Sports, and he could really make a statement in that game. So definitely one to watch.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw a big spanner in the works here, and I hope I'm absolutely wrong with this because I absolutely love him. Somebody who's really not playing that well at the minute is Stephen Bunting. And he's got Bielecki.
He'll batter him. Sorry, Sebastian. Nah, Steele'll smoke him. Sebastian Bielecki's a decent player, but Steele go far. He's top seed in his quarter, isn't he? I think
he is.
Yeah, I think he's quarterfinals there or thereabouts, and then anything can happen from there. But it's the World Championships, doesn't matter if you're not playing that well going into it. If you're one of the top names, you fancy yourself.
Yeah. Right. So we've got Keen Barry versus Tim Pussy.
The Magnet.
He
had to change his name, didn't he? They wouldn't allow it. Yeah, never mind.
so annoying that the PDC made him change that.
So boring. Bet the PDC are fun at parties.
Yeah, we've got Michael Smith versus Lisa Ashton.
Yeah. Lisa's a player, you know.
Lisa's playing well as well.
Yeah, she's class.
Yeah.
Big up Lisa.
Big up Lisa. Chizzy versus Fallon. That'd be tough.
I think, Fallon is really good, but I think Chizzy will have too much for her. Chizzy's bang on, like.
We've got one of your mates, Jonny Clayton versus Adam Lipscombe.
Yeah, I'm excited for that game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I've got to back Adam there, 100%. 100%.
Have we got any more standout ones?
Josh Rock's got an interesting game. Tough game that he'll be gutted with his draw.
Another one of your mates?
Yeah, Gemma Hayter.
Player.
Yeah, Josh Rock will be gutted there because Gem's going to beat him up. Sorry, Josh, but we've got to back Gem. Well, and then we've got Bo Greaves as well. Darryl Gurney, is it?
Darryl Gurney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a game. Darryl Gurney won't be happy with that draw.
But he's playing well, though, I mean, Darryl.
He's really playing well.
He's playing really well. Some of the best darts I've seen him play for a long
100%.
time. I think it's that confidence after the World Cup victory.
Yeah.
With Rock.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what it is, isn't it? Should we try and ring Gemma?
I think we can ring Gemma and we can talk to her about her draw, and we'll just see how she's feeling ahead of probably the biggest moment in her career.
It'd be class if she answers.
I'm pretty sure she'll answer.
Does she always answer you?
No. But she will now.
It's ringing.
We're ringing.
Hello.
Hello, Gem. You're live on the Greatest Throwmen podcast. Please do not swear. You can swear if you want. Welcome on, Gem.
Hello. All right?
Yeah, so we've just been running through the World Championship draw, and it's not going to be a big formal, like, so how are you feeling going into it? We're just going to have an honest chat. So you've drawn Josh Rock, and what are your thoughts on that?
I'm excited to be fair.
Yeah.
I was very nervous watching the draw. Obviously, when Flukes come out, I was screaming no early.
Yeah. What was the sort of thought process when the draw was happening? Who did you want to draw? Were you hoping for a massive name, or would you rather an easier game?
I didn't mind, to be fair. I think I'm just kind of looking at it as an experience thing. Obviously, I'd love to win, but I know obviously I'm not silly. I know it's not likely, but I was just going into it like open-minded.
Jem, when you're going into these big games like this, talk us through your sort of mindset, because I'm absolutely useless when it comes to my nerves.
I don't know, really. I think it took a while. It's just something that you just can't used to. It sounds silly, but it is. Like everyone's got their own different process. Like in my career, I used to just turn my phone on like airplane mode and just ignore it until the event was over.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so you say you put your phone on airplane mode. What's your sort of routine from getting to the venue to walking out on stage? Obviously, you've had a bit more experience now with the women's match play.
Yeah, so that's the new experience I've had on like a big stage like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of went in there, tried my practice routines. Just took time to kind of chill out around the venue and kind of get used to the surroundings.
In the last podcast, we spoke a little bit about me. I went for a lesson one time, believe it or not. I want to actually try and get half decent at darts, so I went for a lesson. Mikey laughed at me. But then it made us think, well, you asked the question, didn't you?
Yeah.
We wondered whether you guys, like people like you who are really good at darts, had been for lessons, or is it just like, are you just born like that way?
Yeah.
Because we're rubbish.
I haven't been for that personally, but I know that there's people that I think last time you mentioned Karen, obviously he does lesson coaching, and he's had a few like pros or ex-pros go to him for lessons. So I think it does help, and I have considered it. I get with the timing of my throws sometimes,
Okay.
so I've considered it, but it's not something that I've explored.
What part of your game do you reckon you can improve? Because it's unbelievable right now, isn't it? To be honest.
I think it's just consistency. Like I spoke to Mike earlier on a group chat, and like I know I can hit 13, 14 dart legs, but I also know I'd follow it up with a 20 dart leg. So that's the minute.
Awesome. I've got a question for you as well. We've I've set Mikey a challenge. We're doing a video. So this is going to be in the next video as well. So you're going to feature in that too.
Woohoo!
I've set him a challenge in ADC to try and have an overall average of 55 plus, which after his most recent ADC event, you'd be thinking it's probably impossible.
Yeah, he sent me a script. Well, was it? Did you put it on Instagram?
I put
Did you
it on
send it?
Instagram,
I
so
can't
a few
remember.
people followed it, but I used to be able to average 55 plus most ADCs. Now I'm lucky to get above 50. So
Can you? My question to you would be: can you give him a bit of training advice for this week?
Well, I've already told him to stop switching darts, but it doesn't happen.
Gemma, you may as well talk to a brick
I've
wall.
honestly, I've told him it from the start, but he just doesn't listen. So.
that
No, he
is
doesn't
one thing
listen.
that's going to happen now. I'm going to stick to one set for the full week in the lead up to playing.
Yeah.
I don't know what set that'll be yet. I will try a few different ones, decide after a full week with them, and then go
It will be
into it.
interesting. It does make a difference to your average, sticking to that one set.
Yeah.
And then we know that we told you so.
Yeah, I hope that's the case. I hope I find my set of darts.
Yep.
So,
Well, we thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah, I
You're an
really
absolute
appreciate
star.
that, Gem. So,
And when
no problem. Thank you for having.
When you sort of get through to the final, I think we need to get a pack. Oh, I've just thought of another thing I need to ask her.
go on.
Right, so you're walking on stage. We need to try and get you to do something so we can clip it.
Oh, God.
What can we get Gemma to do?
It's got to be something subtle. It's the biggest game of her life. I think she's got enough to think about.
Yeah, but she'll go viral.
She'll go viral anyway when she knocks Drake Rock out.
Yeah, true. Can you moonwalk?
She's not going to be in one
No,
for you.
can I heck? I think I'll to walk, let alone moonwalk.
How nervous do you think you're going to be walking on that stage?
Well, this is the thing. I thought I'd be nervous at the match. I wasn't, and I think that threw me off because I was waiting for that. You know, when you just get like that nerve hit you,
And it,
and it didn't.
Does. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it would during the walk. It just didn't. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
We need to try and think of something. We need to try and get Gemma to do something, don't we? Can you sort of like kiss your fingers then put it up to the sky or something? I don't know.
No.
What she's going to do for us is beat Josh Roch.
You're right, okay. You do that and we'll clip it for you.
Yeah, beat Josh Roch.
Oh, right, thanks.
And then we'll get you back on after and we'll talk about it.
I like I said it is like a small, subtle thing, but you're just asking me to beat the best players in the world. No worries.
No, I don't think he's
No sweat.
There's only going to be one person under pressure and to feel the nerves in that game. It's a free hit for you.
It is a free hit.
It's a free hit.
You don't need to be nervous.
And that's the way. Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it. Is that it's a free hit experience.
Yeah.
I haven't been back playing very long, so yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You've been back playing 2 years, and you're gracing the Ali Pally stage, which is an insane achievement. So well done, Gem.
Thank you very much, mate.
You just got to go beat him up. Leicester won the Premier League, so anything can happen.
I'm putting a tenner on you. Just in case.
There you go.
You've just lost a tenner.
Bet responsibly, guys.
Don't bet at all.
Silly.
Yeah, don't listen to this.
Yeah, we have no idea what we're talking about. Well, Gem, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll wish you all the best. And if you could put the phone down, that'd be great because it's not in my hands at the moment.
Okay, no worries.
Gem,
cheers, guys.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Cheers, Jeff. Bye.
What a legend.
Good. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Fair play to her.
Sounded a bit crackly. I hope it doesn't sound like that on the podcast.
There's only one way to find out, I suppose.
Yeah.
This is our first time ringing somebody, so we decided that we were going to do it just as I got to Mike's before, so he didn't even have any headphones, so he went to Argos.
I just ran to Argos, and got them. But we got them now.
Well, whilst we're on the ringing people, you've got more friends in darts.
Should we ring Adam?
Lipscombe?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's ring
I think we should ring him.
Let's try him.
Because I think he's probably sat waiting for us.
Right. We're giving it to you. This is what you get at the Greatest Throwmen podcast.
Let's ring, so...
Let's ring him.
Oh, mate.
Hello, Adam.
Hello. How you doing, mate, right?
I'm good, mate. How are you doing?
Hey, it's Alex here as well.
We've got Alex here
Can
as
you hear
well.
me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Right. Yeah, I can hear you, mate, yeah.
Can you hear Alex? We've got me and Alex here on our podcast.
Hi, Adam. You all right, mate?
Yeah, not too bad.
Right, so before I just give you a little ring, what's your thoughts on your World Championship draw then, mate?
I don't mind it, mate, to be fair. It is what it is, isn't it? You can't odds it.
No, I mean, there's worse draws. You could be Gemma, couldn't you?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Josh Rock's probably a worst. No, we had Gem on just then, but I think Josh Rock's probably a slightly tougher draw than Jonny Clayton.
Yeah, odds, yeah. Well, they're both playing it, you can see that, can't you?
Yeah,
Mate,
but...
the way you played last week, I'd be backing myself if I was you.
Yeah, 100%. You had a really good run in the
I'll
Players' Championship.
back myself every day, to be fair.
He was unlucky last week. Was you nervous when you got to that winning point? I felt sick for you.
I looked up on the it said 8-4.
Yeah.
And then when I made it 9, I think it was 9 or 9-7. In my head, I was like, "Win this."
Yeah.
and then yeah, everything falling apart, and then it wouldn't go. And I was like, "Oh, my arm felt dead." There's a point I walked up chalk. I went and walked over to chalk, my hand up, and I leant because I couldn't move my leg because it felt like I don't know. I think it was like close to hyperventilating or something. I went proper like dizzy. I'm not going to fucking faint on stage yet.
Oh, do you reckon that's just nerves, just like the sheer pressure of the
Mate,
situation?
it was a build up, everything. Yeah, I haven't had that last year in the ADC Globals.
Right.
And then for a year I've been all right, and then just all come at once. I was like, oh mate, I can't believe I'm actually doing it. I could be in the quarters here.
Yeah, mate. You were very.
And
you were
just it all came crap. I'm just sitting at my mum's house now. I was just reading comments back on people say it cracks me up.
Oh well, I mean, I think you still did yourself proud.
Just saying someone.
I said, I think you still did yourself proud, though, didn't you? Like,
100%, mate. A couple of days, so I was obviously gutted for the first 2 days.
Oh, mate.
Went back to work, got put back in my place, work mates, and yeah, so.
The thing is with stuff
now
like
I'm
that,
back.
mate, is that when you're going into no disrespect to yourself, but nobody's expected. The pressure's off you, so you've gone in there and you've beat some good operators in there, aren't you? That's
100%, mate. Yeah, I'll say Cammy where he is for a reason. He's class, isn't he? So like,
yeah.
Me turning up, I thought, you know what? Let's have a good weekend, see what happens. If I play more, I'm steady darts anyway. I normally play. Do you know what I mean? I just play my darts and keep my head on. I think I'll do all right. Yeah? And as soon as I started getting, I was like, well, no, could be on. On for one here. Do you know what I mean? Just kept putting pressure on him, and then got over the line.
Mikey was telling me you've not been playing darts back long, have you?
Well, I played when I was 18, well, 19, I think it was. I started playing with my dad and my granddad. So I was about 23, 24, and I'll give up for 5 years, yeah.
What's the goal?
Came back.
Are you going to try and get back proper? Like, are you going
Say again,
to give it a good go next year?
Yeah, I got a 2-year talk. Yeah, I've been back playing darts like the last 3 years. I love it now. So.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Never expected to even get a tour card. So then that's bonus. Then everything was come with it. It's just feel like I deserve to be there. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Of course. Well, you were on your way home from Q school after stage 1, weren't you? Until a dropout.
It blew my mind when Mike told me this before.
Yeah, which is a bit of a crazy story. Who gave you the phone call to say, well, you need to come back, you're in stage 2?
Spin round.
It was Scott Walters. It was. He rang me and I thought he's only about to say to me, "Unlucky mate, because you lost." And I was like so close to getting it. I thought, cancel him, so I cancelled the phone call and cancelled it again. And then when he rang, I thought he might actually be saying, "Want to get me?" So I just said my Bluetooth in the van. And then he said, "I've got to come back, mate. Dave Palace pulled out. You're back tomorrow." I was like, "Am I?"
And now you're playing at the World Championships.
Yeah, I know. Then Ryan Finesse said, "No, you are definitely in." Then I rang Aaron Binks. Said, "Binksy, am I in?" He went, "Yeah, mate, you're in." I was like, "Oh, bash." And I was like, "Back then."
That's class.
So I said to Lana, I was like, "Lana, we're going to have to go back." She's like, "Well, I was on back in." She's like, "Oh, done well. I shouldn't take it as a bonus, eh? I reckon you're going to get through." And I was like, "Well, I shouldn't, because it's just more of a free hit now. You ain't got nothing to worry about." I was like, "Yeah, true." And then just start playing right.
That's it.
Well, that's the way you should go into the Worlds.
100%.
Nobody's expecting anything, are they?
Oh, 100%, mate. Yeah, no, I'm not expecting anything to say. I qualified, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Out of 80 people who can qualify for it, I'm one of them. So that's like a mental, mate. I expect to even qualify for the players, but
do you think
I plodded a long season and yeah.
Do you think it'll ever sink in, even when you're on the stage, that you're playing in the World Championships?
I don't think this year's even sunk in yet, Dicko. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's mental, man. You know what I'm like. You know what I mean?
No, it's a roller coaster.
Most normal kids ever. So.
Yeah, you're doing all these crazy things, and obviously you're very humble with it. You work full time, which a lot of people will see you on the stage next month on telly. It'll be the first time ever seeing you. They won't know who you were until that moment. And they'll have no idea that you're just a normal working.
I've gone back to work. Yeah, I went back to work Monday.
Yeah.
Got picked up. My mate Bill put unlucky ad. You was close. No worries, Bill. Pick me up Monday, mate. And he sort of laughing in the group chat.
Yeah.
And then, like you say, I got him. Well, went into even the cement lorry driver. We had a concrete turn up today. He come over and said, "Oh, you playing TV the weekend, mate?" I was like, "Yeah."
That's outrageous, isn't it?
No, it's quality.
That's
He's like, "I can't believe you sat here in a digger." I was like, "No, mate, all right, because I want to go home." You know what I mean?
That's the great thing about darts, though. It's just a working class sport. You've got normal people taking part. They're just really good at what they do. So obviously wish you all the best, mate.
And obviously this year's just been mental, mate. Obviously got to where I was, got picked up by probably one of the best dart brands out there, and then it's cushy, mate. I've never ain't looking now. Next year, just want to do better and hopefully qualify for a couple Euro tours. The same again.
100%. We want to see you on our TV screens as much as we can, mate. And you touch on getting signed by one of the big dart brands, which is Target. Is there a chance we could see your dart be released at any point? I don't want to get you into trouble or say anything if you're not allowed to.
Just hint to us if you want to. Just wink.
But yeah, we'll see what happens next year.
Yeah, they look really nice darts anyway. If you look at them on the TV, and Target, I've put a little video out of the set of darts. They look awesome.
Hey, you're obviously working quite well as well.
He's not doing bad with them, is he?
He's doing good.
And he can throw any dart, by the way. I've seen it.
Can he?
Yeah.
One of them.
It doesn't matter what it is.
I've seen that type before.
I've also just get Target and make me a nice big fat pair of brass.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't want to say pair of brasses.
Yeah.
I've heard it about.
Big set of brass bastards. He doesn't miss the bullseye with them.
No, I don't know.
Adam, we just asked Gemma then. She didn't really know what she was going to do because she was going to be dead nervous, right? But do you know when it's like we've seen people on like Soccer AM, they set like a challenge for a footballer when they score a goal to like celebrate. Can we set you a challenge to do? We don't know what it's going to be.
No.
We didn't know if you could come up with something, and then we can clip it. And we'll say we was the main instigator of this challenge.
Like a celebration or
it
something.
Doesn't have to be, obviously, the Richard Sweeting did the Cole Palmer. We don't want anything that's extravagant, but even if you can just do a little something on your walk on, Could be anything. Could click your fingers and point to the camera and wink. I don't know.
Yeah. 180 or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Little wink
I
at
was
the
thinking
camera.
like, I still got your little Dicko's darts flight, you know.
Yes.
A Dicko's Darts flight live on TV.
I got that kids. I was do something, pretend to drop it out of my case or something, pick it up and kiss it or something.
Oh,
there we go. Something like that would be
work.
unbelievable. If you could do that right, that'd be absolutely golden.
Well, obviously,
Well,
no
as you
pressure.
walk on, Johnny, like you get all your stuff out of your case.
Yeah.
Just pick it straight to a
I'll
camera.
get out and just kiss it. Yeah.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
There we go.
Oh, I have to get make sure. You have to remind me to get out of my shed. I remember you put it on top of the other and you came, didn't you?
You guys heard that here first, right? He's going to get a Dicko's dart out, kiss it straight to the camera. Make sure the camera's on as well. Like proper kiss.
Class.
We created it here at the Greatest Throwmen.
Well, when the fixtures do come out, I'm going to try my best to try and get down to watch you and Gem, depending on the dates and work schedules. But
yeah, I imagine it'd be in the evening, mate, if I'm honest. So we both got seeded players.
Yeah, the seeds usually play the evening, don't they? Which is obviously ideal.
Yeah.
So I imagine it's the same days, both play, same evening. That'll be bang on. I'd definitely be down.
Because we can have a little warm up or whatever then. We sort of just have a little practice. I can just sort of talk to her. She talks just set away all the nerves and stuff, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, when you get through to the final, me and Dicko will be there for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if him and
boys.
Gemma
I'll have you both chauffeuring me about then after that.
We'll turn upon you, Digger.
Yeah. We'll turn up on the Digger.
Like when Lutler gets shot.
I don't know if you'll get it through the door much.
Lutler gets chaperoned in like a nice Merc or something like that. We'll turn up in Digger.
Yeah, I've
made world news.
Yeah.
I'll pick you both up. I'll just do one of you in each arm.
Now we're talking.
Well, thanks very much for your time, Adam.
Legend. Cheers, mate.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no worries, mate. All right, cheers, boys. Have a good one.
Yeah, you
wish
too.
You all
Good
the
luck,
best, mate, and good luck.
Cheers, mate. Have a good one. See you,
bye. Bye now. What a top guy.
Absolute legend of the
what
game,
a top
mate.
guy. You've done some videos with him.
Yeah.
And Gemma.
Yeah, I went down to Adam's house/dart room and I filmed with the pair of them on the same day. Basically just got against them. They were throwing all sorts of different darts. You can check it out on my YouTube channel, but Adam was throwing these brass darts and he missed a bullseye for a 12 dart leg. First leg we filmed of the day, insane. Then I think he had to go with the Rockies, bash me up with them, and then his own dart. He can throw anything.
Yeah. Steady.
I can't remember where we were, but we were messing about in a pub when we had brass darts. And 4 legs on the spin, he checked out on the bullseye against me. Yeah, insane.
It's weird, and it's mad. We spoke about this like last podcast about the varying different levels, and kind of just getting a little bit humbled when you're playing better players.
100%.
Like you almost feel like, me personally, I talk for my own personal game at the minute. I feel like I'm getting better, but then you play like the County A players, and you're back to square one again. It seems, and they've just like, even though he's probably not played at his best this week, he's still beat me. He still found that extra level to then.
I think it's definitely psychological as well. Like as soon as you know you're playing against someone who's good, even them, like they have a certain thing in their brain that tells them like, I know I'm the better player here, like I'm going to show it, and they can just turn it on. And I think it's a mindset when a good player tells himself he's good, and he's like, oh, I'm playing someone not as good, I'm going to hit everything.
Yeah,
they just got more chance of hitting the darts. They don't miss.
It's mad. We need that. If somehow we could bottle that up and sell it, I reckon we'd make loads of money.
I wish I could just throw darts, to be honest.
You can.
You're just there.
Listen, we're going to show that in this next video.
100%. We'll get there.
I'm going to make a prediction now.
Yeah.
For this video, because the video is in production now.
It is.
And I've seen what you're capable of.
Yeah.
And if you stick to a training regime, and we get a few pointers from different darts players, and stick to the same bloody set of darts and stop changing them, I think you'll hit 57 average overall. Yeah,
well, I mean, I used to do more than that anyway. So if I can I know I can do it. Yeah. It's just getting back to that. Yeah. A lot of things have changed since then in my throw. And I know I can't go back to the old way of throw because I've tried and it's just like a bit of a mess. So I just need to find something that works for me again. That's all it is.
A nice happy medium.
Yeah, just need to stop throwing them in the 12s and the 5s. Everything just over there.
Yeah.
So if I can just...
Yeah.
this is the thing. I don't want to hit treble 20s all the time. I just want it 20s.
Yeah.
If my bad visits are 60s, we're cooking all
big 60s are good.
If I hit big 60s all the time, I'm cooking because I do hit trebles. I still hit trebles now. I still hit 180s now. It's just everything in between. I hit so many awful scores that I just need to eliminate them because I still will hit me treble 20s.
You'll be fine.
Yeah,
you're going to smash it.
Yeah, it's a game of darts, isn't it?
And if he doesn't, then
just have to make another video, won't we?
Part 2. Video, yeah. Until we do it.
Yeah.
Talking point. Quite a controversial one, really.
Oh, God.
I think, but I'm going to say it anyway because this is what we do at the Greatest Throwmen.
Yeah.
Premier League of Darts.
Yes.
Gezi came out and said that it'd be absolutely ridiculous that Bo Greaves gets a place. She's been spoken about a little bit.
Yeah, we speak about her quite a lot.
We love Bo.
She's a legend.
We absolutely love Bo.
What a player.
What's your thoughts on that?
I can't disagree with him. Like, you can.
No, I can't.
You can't. No. So, well, we're in agreement, but I think just you can't have someone who's literally going to pick up a tour card in January, get thrown straight into the Premier League. Literally, it starts that January, unless she goes and gets to the World Final or something. That's literally got through that way.
Yeah.
If something like that happens, I think you've got to nearly the World Final. Like, that's massive. You've proved you can beat everyone.
Yeah.
Bo's great. She's a great player. If you asked her right now, because she's a very humble and nice girl, if you asked her right now, Premier League, she'd just laugh at you. She's not daft. She doesn't deserve it. She knows she doesn't. She doesn't deserve to be fast-tracked. She'll earn it like everyone else. Did Luke Little get fast-tracked? Maybe, but that's an anomaly. You won't see that ever again. You just get through Dev Tour, you're 16, bang, World Championship final.
The weird thing about, obviously it's a business, isn't it? Sky Sports want people to watch
viewership. They want viewership.
And ultimately, that was the reason why he got into it. The viewership in that final was ridiculous. It was, I think it was like 10 times more than they've ever got in any other final. So realistically, why wouldn't they stick Luke Littler in? Plus, he showed how good he was throughout the tournament.
Yeah, the hype he's brought's wild.
Yeah.
Like, he deserves everything he's been given, opportunity-wise.
Yeah.
He's earned it.
Yeah.
And all the other dart players now will be happy for everything that's happened because darts is where it is now because of him. They're all getting paid double at the Worlds. If they've qualified for the Worlds, they're guaranteed twice the amount of money they would have got last year. I don't care what anyone says. That's mainly to do with Luke Littler.
Yeah.
If he didn't exist, I don't think the money's doubled this year.
No.
I don't.
No. I agree.
So,
I agree, and I also agree with Gezi. I think it would be ridiculous. And do you know what? Again, she'd say the same as well, Bo.
Yeah, I don't think it's like there's probably just like one article or someone saying
stupid.
It's not like it's not like a rumor that's going to happen. I don't think anyone believes it's going to happen. It's just.
Do you know what? In the future, if she earns it, which
I'd love to see her.
Which, do you know what? Yeah. I absolutely believe that Bo can get there.
100%.
Yeah, but right now, no.
No, if you look at like. I don't know. If you look at some of the players pushing that top 8 now, nah, she doesn't deserve over them. Like just what they've done on the tour the last few years. So
that'd be a bit for me. It'd be if I was a tour player and I've been playing for years and I've done my time as such.
Yeah,
I'd feel so disrespected.
Of course,
if like just because she's a woman.
Yeah,
and we sat on the couch the other day with my missus, and we're Bo's biggest fan club here. We're going to throw an open top bus for, and I'll quote that again.
Yeah, when she wins a match
play in Blackpool with an open top bus, we're paying for it.
Yeah.
But I said to my missus, for me, it doesn't matter about sex within darts. Bo is a perfect example of work hard, get your results.
It'd be good. I think Gemma would say this, agree with me as well, in this that having a separate women's game is it's massive. It needs to be there because Bo Greaves is an anomaly. She's the only one who's good enough for the men's game.
Right.
The rest of them, the women's series is massive. They've got avenues through there to the top 5 of them to qualify for the Worlds, to qualify for the women's match play.
Sure.
They need that. They need their own game because 99% of them aren't good enough to compete with the top men. And they'll admit that. Bo said last year she wasn't good enough, which isn't true.
Yeah, but again, she's playing Dev Tour with lads
she's bashing
every
them all
single
up.
week.
Yeah.
So is that not... Is that now not suggesting that if the women were to play against blokes more often, that they become more comfortable, they'd improve by that? Because from what I've just said, they're both doing that now, and she's now on a level that's far superior. I heard some stat the other day. She won something like the last 16 tournaments or something like that.
Women's series.
Yeah.
And the last person to beat it was Gemma.
That's fucking stupid.
It's wild. That's what I mean. But that's also proof that she's in a league of her own. She can mix it with the men, but
is that because
not
she's
many
been?
others.
Is that because she's been playing against the blokes?
Nah, she's just a talent.
Okay.
I think personally, she's just really good.
Okay.
Obviously, all the other women have the opportunity to go to Q school, go to all the challenge tours, and they don't. I don't know if Fallon went. Fallon definitely went to a few challenge tours this year. I'm sure she did.
Mm-hmm.
But even she struggles at them. I'm going to say struggle. Like, obviously, you win games, but you're not pushing the order of merit. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Beau does.
Yeah.
She is just in a league of her own in the women's game. And there's no bigger proof than a win streak. She hasn't been beat there for months.
Fair.
She is just... She set the bar. And it's up to everyone else to try and get there. It's a tough ask.
Yeah.
Dominance.
She's class.
She's so humble about it as well. Like, she's just really nice, which is great.
Last segment. Who do you reckon's going to win?
The Wales?
Yeah.
I can't even make an exciting talking point. So what I'm going to say is, if I couldn't pick Luke Littler, who am I picking?
Who's going to be in the final with Luke Littler?
I'd have to have a look at the bracket. Luke Humphries is the obvious one because he's on the opposite side, I think.
No, he'll meet him in the semis, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd meet him in the semis.
I'm going to say...
On the other side of the bracket...
Josh Rock.
Bunting, Rock, Chizzy, Noppert.
Noppert's been flying under the radar. He's been playing some great stuff. Van Gerwen won't get to the final.
Noppert's been steady.
Insane.
Do you know what his game is like?
It's gone under the radar how well he's playing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Josh Rock gets to the final.
Okay.
Against Littler.
Yeah, good.
And then I think just over that long format, Littler would just bash him up. I hate to say it, but the longer the games, the easier it is for Luke Littler.
Yeah.
That's how it looks and how it seems.
Phil Taylor came out and said this week, you need to hit him early in the short forms, in the early stages of the tournament. It's the only time.
Yeah.
That is a quote from Phil Taylor. It's the only time you're going to beat
If you get him when it's a long form, you're cooked.
Yeah.
He's so good. And everyone's like, oh, it's boring, darts is boring. It's like, well, everyone's talking about darts now, and 2 years ago, no one, like, there was obviously all your casual fans would watch the Worlds every year, but apart from that, no one really cared. Whereas now, there's probably millions more fans because of him. Is it boring? Some people are going to come through and start challenging him.
It is a question 100%. Then. Do you think it'll ever get to a stage that everyone likes the downfall of the hero?
Yeah,
the person who's at the top.
I think it's
the higher you are, the harder you fall. Do you think that'll ever be a case for Littler?
100%. It's literally, I don't know, human nature is probably the wrong word, but if you look at like when Man United dominated for years, Fergie retires, they start losing, everyone loves it. No one, the best of the best, everyone hates. They want them to fail. People will be praying for Littler's downfall. Fans, players, they'll want to see him lose games and they'll try and wind him up and do you know what I mean? That's just how it is. I loved it when United fell off. It's class. But I wouldn't want to see Littler fall off, and I don't think he will either. He's not United, is he?
True.
He's a United fan, no.
He is.
They were awful yesterday.
I won't. See, I'm never that type of person. I hate, even like the downfall of United over the last few years. I don't like seeing it because
I loved it.
No, I'm not that type of bitter person like you.
I'm not like.
Are you even a football fan?
Not anymore. But when United
was you a Liverpool fan last season?
No. This is the thing. So I had a Liverpool season ticket when Roy Hodgson was manager. So I was loving Liverpool the most when they were at the worst. Yeah. Obviously, when Sir Alex Ferguson retired, I was a massive Liverpool fan then. You okay?
Yeah. Sorry,
I was a massive Liverpool fan when Sir Alex retired and he started going downhill. I loved nothing more. They were just dominant for years. To just see them crumble was amazing. Now, I really couldn't care less about any football. Like, I don't know. I just think it went crap.
I don't like all
Modern
this. I don't like
football's
them.
crap.
I don't. Do you know what I really don't like within modern day football? And this is the reason why I've gone watching. I go watch a lot of rugby now.
I hate rugby as
Super
well.
Saints. I watch a lot of rugby. The reason for it is I think it's an hard game. You see 26 blokes smashing the hell out of each other and they shake hands at the end of it. Whereas you get football, you got some prima donna who's on 50 grand, 60 grand, 300 grand a week, rolling around on the floor because his little toes been stood on.
Yeah.
And I just can't be arsed with it.
See, I don't mind that gamesmanship of football. Like, I think it's good. However, I can't stand live football, Premier League grounds, Anfield, Old Trafford, full of tourists, no atmosphere, paying over the odds, corporate tickets. You can't put a tackle in anymore. That's not football players' faults. That's the rules. You can't. Do you know what I mean? It's just gone soft. Everything about it, I don't enjoy. I don't like. I love going and watch non-league. I used to play non-league. If someone said, "Oh, you can go to Anfield or you can go down the road and watch Vauxhall Motors," who is my local team who I used to play for, I go watch Vauxhall. At least I know a few of them are going to kick lumps out of each other, and do you know what I mean? It's good. It's good fun. So modern football, shit.
Yeah. Shite. Don't enjoy it. Go watching rugby or darts. Better.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed that. It's been cool getting Gemma and Adam on.
Legends.
Yeah. If you guys have enjoyed it, we're going to have more of that as well, where we potentially ring up people. Yeah. I'm going to work on getting Cammy on.
Cammy be a good one.
If you listen to this,
if we can understand him,
we're gonna have a phone call with you. On the next podcast if you want, please.
Yeah, can we have your number?
Yeah.
Won't pest you, I promise.
We do like you. We're a big fan of you.
Yeah, he's a legend.
And if you guys have still not signed up to the Greatest Throwmen, what have we called it?
The Ale House? No, the Pub House.
Pub House. If you're not signed up to the Pub House on Facebook, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get yourselves over there. Like I said to you guys earlier, got these.
We have.
We've got more gifts to give away.
Yeah.
We've been in contact with some suppliers.
I think we'll be able to get some goodies for you. Yeah. I think goodies is something we can do.
Yeah.
And I think it's fun, isn't it? Who doesn't like trying to get things for free?
There'll be conversation over there. You can ask us stuff. We'll read it out. We'll give you a shout out and stuff like that.
We didn't even have time to get through any questions from
let's save
viewers, but
let's save them for next week.
We'll get some exciting ones.
Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. And that's episode 3 wrapped up.
In the words of Adam Lipscombe, bash.
Bash. So there, folks.